Welcome back, YouTube. I didn't get to do a video Sunday. Got kind of busy, kind of tied up, so we're going to do one tonight. I'm trying to play with cameras a little bit, trying to get different angles so you see the setup a little bit better, but it really didn't achieve anything. It's still, you know, the vise. I'm kind of far away from it, but we're working on that. Before I get started, I want to give a huge shout out and thank you to Quentin Lazarchak. I probably just butchered that name and I apologize. He watched a video a couple weeks ago where I was talking about the ergo bobbin, which is that very comfortable bobbin to use. I like it. The only thing I didn't like about it, the bobbin threader I had wasn't deep enough to get all the way down in there and get that thread. What Quentin did is he found one and he sent it to me. That is awesome. That will reach all the way to the bottom of that ergo bobbin and some to help get that thread in there. It's awesome of him. I appreciate it. Eventually, I'm gonna have to start wearing my glasses to do that, but so much easier to thread it. You will see me use this a lot more now. I got an easy way to thread it. Thank you, Quentin. I appreciate that. So what we're going to do tonight is we're going to do some 16th ounce hackle jigs while my painter sits back here and paints and goofs off. That's my painter, guys. Let me show you the kind of paint jobs he's been doing. He two-tones jig hits, and he's good at it. Very good at it. And like I said, cheap labor, right there. But no, he gets paid for it. It makes a little extra money. When I was 12 years old, I was cutting grass for extra money, and all he's doing is painting jig heads. You can't beat that. But we are going to start out with our Sally Hansen's Hard as Nails and a good thread wrap. I've got like 120 jigs on this order at a time. Several different colors. Going to keep me backed up for a little bit. Trying to do this and work a full-time job at the same time. It gets kind of crazy. We're going to start out with pink hackle. I want one good sharp one. I've kind of picked through this one pretty good. But these are the kind of hackle feathers I look for. And this is saddle hackle. I look for those little sharp ones. I like those points a lot better in my jig. That, you know, that's the way I tie them. That's what I look for when I do it. So we're gonna cut one. And we're gonna go to chartreuse and we're gonna do the exact same thing. We're gonna find another good sharp one. Right here's one. Begging to be in the jig. That feather wants to slap a crappie in the mouth, I guarantee it. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stack that pink one and that chartreuse one on top of each other. Just like that. I'm gonna pitch them together at the end. Straighten them out a little bit. I want that pink feather is gonna be in the middle. So you're gonna start with your chartreuse one down. And we're gonna start wrapping that all the way down. We might throw one more pink one in there. We might go one chartreuse feather and one pink one. I think it needs a little more pink in it. So again, I go back to my hackle. Right there, that's it. I like that one. And as small as that one is, we might end up throwing another chartreuse one in there with it, but we'll probably stick with that. The feather's got a weird bend in it. I don't always necessarily lay all my hackle feathers together straight. I like for them to be kind of erratic looking, kind of one going one way, one going the other way. That's the way I tie. That's the way I like doing it. And we're going to find some kind of really good flash to put in this. And I think we are going to go with the rainbow tinsel. We're going to go with that. And I got this at the Plateau Flash Shop, Springfield, Missouri. awesome colors. There's one strand will have 3 or 4 different colors in it, and it kind of flashes off the color of the jig you're tying. So we're gonna pull off one whole long strand. And I think I'm gonna flash these up a little bit. We're gonna take that one strand and we're gonna double it. Just like that. We're gonna double it one more time. Try to pinch right there where your loop's at. And let's see if we can get that. I screwed that all up. Let's try it again. Tell you what, let's start with one double. Looped over top the jig head. We're gonna come back halfway back up that jig. And we're gonna tie some more of that down. Just like so. Now we took one piece of flash and we made it to where it's actually gonna be 4 inside that jig. I'm gonna cut a little bit of that extra stuff off there. Make it just a little bit shorter. I know you can't see that very well, but we'll tie it up. I'll stick it up there and show you. We're gonna do some of them with the chartreuse body, and then we're gonna do some of them with the pink body. So we're starting out with that medium, can't think of what it is. I got the bag for it in my box here. I'll have to look it up and see if I can figure out what it is. Come all the way back up. Stop right there. Put some glue on it. Get it all nice and sticky. I know the Peak Vise comes with a bobbin holder. You can swing this bobbin holder all the way over. It'll hold that thread. But I like the bobbin holder just for the fact of I keep all my jig heads on it, so I know how many I got, how many I've tied. I'm gonna pull it back over and strap it down. Same thing on this side. Pull it back one more time. Pull it nice and tight. Cut it off without cutting your thread, and let's do the whip finish. Do 5 wraps. Pull it off, and let's do it one more time. And I bet he's got my little tool. Yeah, Raspies.
This one?
That one right there. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. We're gonna get a little Sally Hansen's hard as nails on the end of that. I'm gonna smear it in right there where that knot's at. Just like so. 119 more to go. Awesome colored little jig. I like that one. That chartreuse and that pink works. Does the job. I hope. We'll find out. I'm gonna pull this camera out. And I'm gonna move it up a little bit closer. Let's do that. Let's see how that works out. All right, so the next one we're gonna do, we're gonna go back to the 16th ounce again. Put it in there. And this one we are gonna do a pink body with. The exact same jig, just a different color sequence. Wrap it all the way down to the tip of the hook. A lot of guys, you know, you watch other people that are using the sickle hooks come all the way back to the bend. I still really don't like going all the way to the bend. I just go right to where the hook starts at. If I get back here closer to that bend, I end up getting to where I want to end up tying my feathers that way. So I try not to go past the bend of the hook. And we're going to go back. We're going to find two really good sharp ones, and there they are right there. We'll cut both of those off. So I got two really good chartreuse ones. And we're going to go back to our pink. Like I said, I've picked this one here pretty good. I'm going to end up at Plateau Fly Shop sometime this week. Load back up on some pink hackle and some bucktail colors I'm running low on. And we're going to stack those feathers, chartreuse, pink, and chartreuse. And actually this time I've got them all three in one shot. Sometimes it's hard for my fingers to get a hold of them like that, but I got them all. Stretch them out. Get them all nice and straight. Lay them all back on there and wrap them up. That one did not go, so we're going to go back. Got away from me. Take it all the way back to the tip of your hook. And let's go back up. Let's put in our flash. Like I said, I'm pretty sure this was, I want to say it was rainbow tinsel. I'd never seen it before. A lot of my flash I'll get off Amazon. And I was down at Plateau Fly Shop and looking around, and I seen they had all this flash, and I thought, man, that right there is it. And like I said, I cut one whole piece off, I doubled it up, and pulled right up behind the jig head, and then I'm gonna lay it right down on the side of it. I'm not wrapping really tight because I kind of want that to stay to the sides. We're gonna bend it back in again. And we're going to tie that in. Same way, all the way to the bend of the hook. And then back up. Stopping right there. We're going to slide those scissors in where that loop's at. We'll cut some of those long ones off. Just like so. Flashy, flashy. Like I said, we're going to do this one with pink. Well, it's a little too much right there, but it'll soak up. All right, now let's wrap it up. Number 2. I like that one. Kind of like the smaller profile of that one. come out pretty good. It's a simple jig. It's awesome colors. Experiment with your colors sometimes. Throw some different ones in there. See what happens. We gotta put a little bit of glue on that one. And if everybody has it, I'd encourage y'all to check out Big Dave Fishing. When you type that in, type Big Dave with no space in between the names. He was up at Lake of the Ozarks, I think last week, and he was using my crappie jigs. So he's got a little video on his YouTube channel, Big Dave Fishing. Check him out. You can see my jigs in action and see what he pulled out of Lake of the Ozarks with him. Here pretty soon, we'll have the boat back out. I got my truck in the shop getting worked on. But we're going to be doing some videos from the boat also, me and Cletus back here. But that is all I got. I just wanted y'all to see different colors, how they mix together. Simple, easy jig to tie. It's a good color. I think most plastic ones like that are called electric chicken. I ain't gonna call it electric chicken. We'll think of a name for it. But that is probably all I got for tonight. I'm gonna type a few more and I'm going to bed. If you haven't yet, like, share, subscribe. Let me know what you want to see, what you don't want to see. Say goodnight, bud.
Good night.
That is all I got, YouTube. Like, share, subscribe. Have a good one, YouTube.